Saints, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines. Brandon Gaudin alongside, as always, my partner Charles Davis. And CD, in the few moments here before kickoff, let's give these folks at home a look at these two offenses by the numbers. What stands out to you?
Brandon, I just continue to be amazed by the analytics of the game, and it's an area where I continue to concentrate and study because I'm still trying to figure out how coaches and coordinators can really crunch the numbers and find where exactly on the field a defense is vulnerable. It's the game within the game, and if you really dive into it, it can be endlessly fascinating.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Here's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Herbert off the play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A 28-yard gain. And the Chargers first down.
Let's go! And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big gain that time for the Chargers. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now it's Herbert. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
Everyone gets locked. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3, psychologically. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And a dangerous throw there as that's throwing now. Wilson on first down. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keon Clausen. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 38. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he takes this one down to the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he slings one that's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now it's Wilson. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Now Wilson on 1st down. Harris has it over the middle. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there. On 2nd down, Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And for the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Herbert now. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts, one of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Hey, check Mike 45, check Mike 46.
On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Zach Pascal, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints make some in. Here to that deficit. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate.
They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Saints are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result. And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 38, Wilson. Looking long for Thomas. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side to Reynolds. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Oswald good with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Saints set to go here to begin the third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On the ground, this is Kamara. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. 8 yards to go on second down. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Joey Bosa in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. Right at the Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
To throw again on second down. Wilson drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Touchdown! Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gain that time for the Chargers. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Second down and 8. Herbert. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. From 4 yards out. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's a 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Now it's Herbert. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw on 2nd and 10, Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. Third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Kamara with a run on first down, but he's fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Saints on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Taken in by Pascal out left. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 63 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Herbert. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
The 4th down run successful. Now they'll look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. The 20, 10, and he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for L.A.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
You guys are
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down by a field goal, 1:16 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. Finding Pascal. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Throwing now is Wilson. It's complete. Kamara. A strong running. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Pass complete to Harris.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Wilson. On the check down, he finds Kamara. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's going to let it fly. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish.